Domo, welcome everybody. It's time. It be our time. I've been too nice to my co-eyes for too long, letting you all just bum around and watch me stream all day. It's time for you to get to work. But before that, thank you for the 9 months, Ikiyo. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. But yes, Domo Bucky, welcome. Domo Binge, Domo Etymology, Domo Burb. Yes, Domo Doom Guy, you can have your one Domo with your bread and cinnamon brother. Yes, by all means. No pushing yet. Barely even got started. So here's how this is gonna work. If you guys remember how we went on that cat quest like a year ago, it's gonna be very similar. It's gonna be a very, very simplified form of D&D. In fact, I can show you. We will roll a die, like so, and you will see a number. Now, for some changes, instead of it just being roll 10 or higher to do something, I'm gonna go off difficulty. I will say what number you need to roll before we roll. Like, if it's something easy peasy, I might say you need to roll like a 5 or higher. But if it's something really hard, I might say you need to roll a 15 or higher. And then you can figure out from there. Secondly, you will have an inventory. You can get items in the RP, either before or after. It's like, I will take you guys to the armory and you guys can pick out your weapons, and those will give you stat boosts. Here are your stats. It's like, but the inventory's empty. I'm just gonna fall into the void. No. Domo Narajani. Yeah, so it's like, redeems are off, but I will manually toggle for you, so if you want to just get it out of your system now, we can. But once the thing gets started, it ain't happening. There's no whiz. To keep things simple and easy, we're just combining whiz and int. It's just gonna be your smart stat. Like old school Pokemon, where the special stat was just special. Yeah, where's my birds? Where'd I put my bird? Okay, well, here's Taffy. And then here's your head bat, and then here's your birds, alright? And then I'll drink some water. So yes, Narujani, welcome. Nah, don't turn me into a fox. It's not time for that. Do it tomorrow. I'm gonna be immersed by drinking beer by all means. So yeah, that's the basics of it. And so here you is. Yeah. Here is you. You go on your snazzy little uniform, you get a nice fancy hat and a cute kilt. Kinda got that drip on. Yeah, of course. Yeah, only the fanciest. Where's the super shotgun? Don't worry about it. Maybe you can buy one later. So yeah, without further ado, let's go take you guys to the armory. Oh, but one more thing. I gotta mention the stats, but I didn't go too into detail. So for your constitution, that's gonna be how the enemies roll against you, and you would subtract from the roll. So that's why it says subtract in parentheses. So for example, the enemy hit you, and they roll like a 15. It would be against that. So they would do like 5 damage. Yeah, cognito ergo sum. I forget what that means. But yes, now I will take you to the armory. There's not a lot here because you are a D rank hunter, and so you get basic shit. So, as you can see from your inventory, right now you have 8 slots available. Key items will not take up inventory slots, so if you get a key item, don't worry about it. That will be counted independently. And so you know, the cap for your bonuses is 5. So even if the math, like you can see there's like a +1 strength, and this is a +2, so you get like a +3. It's like, Strength better than dexterity, better than what? I think you made a typo there. You fixed it? Okay, whatever. It's like, what do you get when you combine strength with dex? Sex. Like, alright, fair enough. So what do you guys want to take? It's like, you guys can decide if you want to just take everything. Domo Libris, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, just in time. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord now, you might as well join. You say the hammer? Yeah, you need the Fujoshi paddle. Alright, do you guys just want the hammer, or do you want anything else? It's like fisting time. Yeah, we're doing good. It's like, the hammer is made of what material? It's just a standard wooden hammer. Just reactivated your Discord? Okay, cool. And the bow? Okay, so you want the hammer and the bow? Alright. Yeah, so that'll basically cancel it out. But yeah, so let's say later on, you get something that gives you like +4 strength, hypothetically. Even if it adds up to 2 and makes 6, the cap is 5. So that's just something to consider when doing the math. And you could also just remove stuff in your inventory. Everything will just come back to your storage. So don't feel like it's like, oh no, it's gonna be gone forever. You can either put it back in your storage or you can sell it. Alright, it seems like everyone wants the hammer and the bow, so I will go ahead and put that stuff in your inventory. It's like I gotta manually move this stuff into the box. It's gotta be packaged. Alright, there we go. Now it should show up. Yep, there you go. Oh, I see. The hammer's made of the World Tree branch. It's a secret way to unlock it to 99999 strength. Yeah, absolutely. You know how it is when you get the joke weapon at the beginning of the game and manage to evolve it into, like, the best item in the game. Totally like that. Alright, well, if you guys are all ready to go, it's on to the adventure! Yay! As you can see, there is a cat up a tree. Yes, hello. I am a cat stuck up in a tree. Oh, I see very familiar faces. Yes, help! Help! You have helped me get down this tree before. I was looking for shinies when I got chased up a tree by a dog, and I have sunk my claws so deep into the branch that I cannot get back down. Please help me. Yeah, so what do you guys let's do? Let's see. Keeps taking to the App Store. Oh no. You want to throw the hammer at the branch? Sure, let's roll for it. Or smash the tree with the hammer. Yeah, it sounds like you guys want to use the hammer on the tree. Alright, so we're gonna do... Let's see how hard you hit it. We'll do a strength roll. Ooh, that's a 19. You hit that tree real hard. Wow. And when you hit the tree, it hits it so hard that it just falls right on down. Ah, bonk. No, I added +3. Because I said it was a strength roll. So 16 plus 9 is... 16 plus 3 is 19. Yep. Oh, you have saved me. Luckily, I was able to use my cat-like reflexes to make sure I did not fall terribly from that tree. Thank you very much for helping me. I will now reward you with this shiny coin. Well, thank you. See, you guys already did good. You were able to knock the tree down. You want to push me with a strength roll? Fine. But this is the one and only time I'm gonna let you push me today, alright, Doom Guy? Just one time. That's a 4, so no. Even with the +3, that's a 7, so No. But yes, you have now acquired a coin. Da 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 da. You're gonna try to Discord League again? Alright, good luck. Yes, it is very good to see familiar faces again. You fall flat on your face and get hit with a turnip by a random passerby. They think you're stupid. Yes, that would be very silly. Yes, it was basically just a tiny nudge. Like, dang, it didn't work? Yeah, I don't know. The link should work, so I don't know. If you don't have Discord, I don't know. You could always contact support. But yes, I recognize this cat now. We were with this cat way back when, we were helping out the cat village I just mentioned a year ago. Does Cat in Boots want to meet with, Shogun Neko? Yeah, do you want... It's like, how have you been, Mr. Swordcat? Have you met other cats like a Shogun Neko? Well, how about you give us an update on what's going on? Yes, oui, sure. Yes, I would love to meet another Shogun Neko. I remember we had a robot Neko in our previous adventures together. But other than that, since the evil cat king was overthrown, all the cats have been happy with their treats, and we even got a cat pope. I didn't even know cats had a religion. But otherwise, we've been doing very good. But as much as I would love to talk, I do have to go. And hopefully not get chased by a dog again. Au revoir! Alright, well there you go. I'll put the coin in your key item, so it's not going to show in your inventory, so just make a mental note that you have a shiny coin. Like, perhaps in the future, you may be able to use it to buy something. Yeah, try opening it with the private tab. Works for you, it said, directly opens the app instead of trying to use web Discord. Yeah, true. It does have a web browser, so... That's true. Alright, but that was just the easy part. That was just a lowly D-rank quest. We're gonna have a few D-rank quests today, because you guys are still new. You gotta level up so you can do higher-ranked quests. So don't expect anything fancy. Onward! What rank am I? I'm S rank. So don't worry about me. I'm just a senpai teaching the Kohai today. But yes, hello. We are here to do the job that was posted. It's like, we worked here at the bakery not that long ago. It was around my birthday? Yes, bonjour. Yeah, I have commissioned you before for a request, so I was hoping to get your services again. And yes, this is indeed a robot, and that is the problem. You see, I have been trying to get this robot to do cooking for me. However, even though I have given it a cookbook, it is not following any of the instructions. Instead, it is AI generating its own recipes based off the book, and they are all stinky doo-doo crap. They are all terrible. So I need assistance in fixing this stupid robot. Yes, hello. I am the baking robot 3000. How may I be of service? Int roll? Yeah. How would you like to use your int roll? To teach the robot, maybe? It's like, how would you like to resolve this problem? Perform concussive maintenance? You want to break it open and dissect it? Yeah, if you're gonna do literal robot brain surgery, that's definitely gonna be an int roll. Yeah, that's gonna be an int roll. Don't worry. It's gonna be hard, though. No, that's a 4. No, you tried to open up the back of the robot's head, but there's so many wires and doodads and stuff in there, you're just like, and close it back up. My technology is highly advanced, and only those with a doctorate's degree in technology would have any understanding of my wiring. Yeah. Show the robot an example by making the bread ourselves? Yeah, we can make some bread. Or give it a good bonk on the head. Give it some bigger to stop being cheap and hire a real person. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of suggestions. It's like, do you guys want to come to a consensus or do you want to do a poll? Because we could do a poll. Let's see here. What would your role be? Well, if you're making bread, that would probably be an int roll. So, bake, bonk, baker. We'll put it like that. There you go. There's your poll. Like, kill them all. Too late. I put up the poll. Yeah, so do you want to bake for the robot? Do you want to bonk the robot? Or do you want to talk to the baker? Baking would be an int roll. Bonk would be a strength roll. Baker would be a riz roll. I only hired this robot to make things easier for myself. It's not easy being an independent baker like myself. I am working tirelessly every day to make the freshest, most delicious of pastries. But sadly, my business has not really picked off. So that is why I have not hired real, as you say, real workers. I do not want to worry about your American unions or anything like that, or having to pay a minimum wage, as you Americans say. All right, I see. I see a Bonk is winning with Bake in second place, and unless someone else wants to try and vote, try and turn things the other way. You don't mind as long as the poll doesn't tie. It's looking like it's not gonna tie unless someone comes in at the last second. Damage to my hardwires is highly advised against. It could cause permanent damage. Well, I don't know about that. You thought you were reasonable? You were, but that's why we have a poll, because multiple people wanted to vote for multiple things. Alright, bonk one. So I guess we are bonking the robot and seeing if that does anything. That'll be a strength roll. We'll say it's gonna take at least a 10 to possibly do something to it, since it's a bit sturdy, but the same. Let's put it this way. You want to roll at least a 10, but no more than 15, or you might break it. So let's see what happens. And that looks like that's on an angle. Sometimes it goes on an angle. All right, that's definitely a 14. Alright, so you hit it pretty hard. And yeah, actually with the +3 strength, you wind up hitting it a little, yeah. A little harder than you should have. Yeah, +2 actually. Why was I thinking +3? Was I thinking of the sword? I was. Oh well, not that it matters. You still overrolled. So... see. Yeah, you bonk it. And then error. Oh no, I think you might have hit it a little too hard. What do we do? I did not purchase the warranty for this. What have you done? It's like, well, it's like, well, it seems to be broken. Do you guys have any ideas? Any ideas how to salvage this? Or do you think we're fucked? Hit it again? Alright, fine. Or inspect what is broken using int? You guys want to hit it again or inspect it? You guys decide. Inspect? Alright, Alright, everyone's saying inspect. Int. That's on an angle. Stop landing on an angle. Alright. You look inside, and you do see that you kinda fizzled its motherboard. Like, you hit it so hard that wires be spewing out and shit. However, it does seem like it might be repairable if you just replace the parts. They don't have the money to fix it. Like I said, I am just an up-and-coming starting baker with aspirations and dreams. I did not expect to go into debt trying to fix my robot. How could you do this to me? Error, 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 error. You have an idea? You feel bad? Well, it was your idea. Most people voted to bonk the robot and y'all broke it. Use jury rigging to salvage the parts and fix the robot? Like in Fallout New Vegas? That would definitely be an int roll. It's like, do you guys want to try and wangle jang it? Alright. Well, we'll say that you guys start looking around for parts in the bakery. Try and see if you can find something that could, like, salvage it and fix it. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, that's a 12. Alright, so you do manage to find some parts. So you can start fixing at it. Let's see. I was trying to look for like a fancy sound effect, like a screwdriver or something, and I can't find anything. Oh well, whatever. We'll just... Yeah, you guys found some wires, you found some bits and pieces. So we'll have you roll one more time to do all that stuff. We'll say Dex. And it's not perfect. Like, it could be better, but at the very least, it seems like the robot's not gonna blow up. System. Rebooting. Hello. I am the Baking Matron 3000. The latest and greatest in AI baking technology. How may I help you today? How may I help you today? How may I help you today? Well, it seems like the speech might be a little off, but at least it seems to be functioning again. Yes, we will have it bake some bread. Please just follow the recipe exactly as I instructed. And just make some bread, okay? Affirmative. Baking. Oh. It did make something. And it doesn't look like crap. Yeah, well, this is a start. At least it's not making crap. It's like, you should see what it made before. In fact, I can show you. See, this is what it was making before. Very stinky doo-doo. So, the fact that we have gone now to this is definitely a start. I was really worried there for a second. You really scared the doo-doo out of me. But it seems like you have done a very good job. What would you like as a reward for your doings? Would you like me to pay you in money or maybe some food? Seeing as, you know, I don't have a lot of money, but, you know, I understand the job is a job. How would you like to be paid? Oh, got any cookbook? Yes, I do have cookbooks. I just showed you, I have this cookbook. Would you like my cookbook? I mean, I already have copies. You want to increase your int with the book? Sure. You need a pole? Do you have any steel baguettes that could be used as a weapon? Good question. Well, yes, I do. I do have baguettes, but I don't think they would be good for weapons. You could at least eat them. So yes, we can do a poll, and you can decide what you want as a reward. Let me just get it ready here. It will be a short poll. Go vote now. You can either have money, my cookbook, or some food. You can pick one. What is the stat on the baguette? It would be +1 constitution. So it would be defensive because your belly would be full of food. And that will make it softer when you get punched in the tum-tums. Yeah, so a lot of people seem to want the book. Yeah, Paris. Alright, let me see if I can even find the get the book ready for you guys. Like, where is it? There it is. Yeah, looks like you guys want the book. Alright. Let me get that packaged and ready for you. And by packaged and ready, I mean put it in your inventory. It's gonna give you +1 int, and that's it. Let me shrink it down. Save. Because I have paint.net open. So I'm like editing in real time. So yeah, there it is. There's your +1 int. I need to remember it's +2 strength, not +3. I don't know why I was saying +3. Not that it mattered, but I gotta remember. Yeah, the melatonin gummies incident 2 electric boogaloo. Yeah, you know, yes, you know how to cook now, and you have int, +1 int. While you have it in your inventory. If you put it back on the shelf, you don't have it. But that's if you wind up full, which I don't think you will. Well, anyway, I think we're done here. So have a good day, Mr. Baker, sir. Good luck with your robots, and next time maybe just call the company itself if it freaks out like that. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done that first. Or maybe I should have tried turning it off and then back on again. Honestly, I may have just panicked a little bit. But whatever, it all worked out. Thank you. Alright, so let's head on to our next objective. We have a number of objectives. Away! It's Mr. Turkey! Hello, Mr. Turkey. It's been so long since we've seen you.
Yes, hello. It is good to see you again. How have you been since we last saw each other? Yes, I know I am very plump and delicious. However, I should not be consumed. I am a very important person among my people. You should know you were there when we overthrew the Turkey King. And the voice was a little, and I apologize for raising my voice. I have lowered the voice a little bit. If I am still speaking too loud, do let me know. But yes, I am here on a very important matter today. What do you mean you know where this is going? No, this is not Wolfroll. I am Turkey. Well, I have a name, but don't worry about it. You can just refer to me as Turkey. Most people do. But anyway, I have a very important thing. You see, I am at that turkey age where I must find a mate. And I have this issue where I do not have, as the youth are calling it these days, the riz. So I was hoping you could possibly give me some advice and keep this something confidential and don't tell anybody. Yes, I am in need of what, as the kids say, some bitches. Yes, and if there's any pickup lines. Yeah, me and the turkey have in fact been in the same room. Yes.
I can confirm, pork roll and the turkey have been in the same room. Teach the turkey how to cook? Ooh. I like that idea. Women love men that can cook. But I don't know if it's gonna be that simple. It's like, do you just want to teach him one recipe? Yeah, turkey cook turkey.
Unfortunately, I am a very busy man, so I cannot learn an entire cookbook in one day. I do have time to learn a recipe, however. Or perhaps if you do have to have a cookbook on hand, I could take it off your hands. However you would prefer to do things.
Turkey cook turkey. Teach him how to cook by locking him in an oven. I don't think that's gonna help him at all. Teach him a simple recipe? Alright, what kind of recipe you got? Give me something. Oh, wait, we're at a cafe. It looks like the waiter's actually coming over right now. Maybe we could perform a test. Maybe we could have them help us with the testings. Hi, I'm Smokey the reindeer, and oh my God, it's you guys! Oh my God, it's been forever since I've seen you guys. How have you been? It's me, Smokey the reindeer. Yeah, my mom did so many drugs. Weed is probably accurate, but yes, hello, how are you doing? Wow, Smokey, I'm surprised you're here. What? Why are you here? Why aren't you at the North Pole? Well, you see, we've been at a very bad recession ever since, something about the Americas raising prices for bringing toys from the North Pole to the country. So we're trying to figure things out, but until then, I'm kind of out of a job. But it's okay, I'll bounce back. Oh, that's terrible. But enough about that. We don't need to go into discussions about that. How about instead you help us out with Mr. Turkey here? Do you happen to know any recipes, maybe, that he could use to maybe impress some lady turkeys? Oh, yes! I know a great recipe for hot cocoa. You guys want to know how to make hot cocoa? We just need some chocolate and some sheep milk and you microwave. Or something, I don't know. This for the third date when you bring the turkey bitches home. That might be a little basic. Oh, are you sure? But even if it's basic, you could just have some, I mean, you guys need drinks, right? Cause this is a cafe, and I don't even know if you guys ordered. I don't remember. So, this is on the house, okay? Don't tell anyone. Oh, god damn it! God, Smokey, I told you to stop giving people free hot chocolate. You're supposed to give them water. Oh god, it's starting to get crowded in here. We're supposed to be helping this turkey rizz people up, not have all these people come in here. Sorry for the interruption, folks. It's just, we're still new at this job. But you still will have to pay for that hot chocolate. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. But do you have any idea how we can rizz people, Mr. Elf? If Mr. Turkey Man here needs some help getting the ladies? Oh, yeah, I know all about winning over the ladies. You just gotta take them out on a nice date, out on Candy Cane Lane, over to the gumdrop fields, and when the when the sugar snowflakes start falling from the sky and you guys are catching them with your tongues, that's when you can start smooching and tell them how sweet their kisses are. Oh yeah, that's a little spicy. All right, enough of that. Can we? It's like I think we need to finally come to a consensus. Let Yappy. I think we. It's like, do you happen to know any of the recipes for this place, Mr. Elfman? No, not really. All right. Then, do you mind if we borrow your kitchen, maybe, to cook something? Well, I don't know. We could teach the turkey to cook a good sirloin? Well, it looks like they're not even gonna let us cook in here unless we can persuade them. Like, how would you like to persuade them to let us even cook in here in the first place so we can teach Mr. Turkey a recipe? Yeah, convince me. What's in it for me? What do I get out of this? The fact that you guys would be going into the back could get me in trouble. What kind of cookbook do we have? From the looks of it, it's curries, breads, and desserts. That's it. It's like Taffy's being a butthead. What kind of food does the cafe serve? Yeah, what kind of it's like I haven't even looked at the menu. What's on the menu? Oh, we have curries, breads, and desserts. So you're saying you would happen to have all the ingredients we would need to cook one of these things? Yeah, totally not a coincidence at all. We can teach them some dessert recipes in exchange for letting us use the kitchen. Well, that's the thing. We're teaching the turkey. He's not involved with this place. The elf and the deer are. They're the ones working here.
That is correct. I am just another customer.
Yeah, so we need to persuade either the elf or the deer, probably the elf, to let us into the kitchen. How would you like to persuade them? Teach the deer some dessert recipes, then we can use the kitchen to teach the turkey how to cook steak and pork. Okay. Alright. We're gonna roll for some persuasion / charisma. See if we convince them. Okay, 12. That succeeded. Alright, yeah. I guess it would be good for this place if they had a nice, hot new dessert recipe. It'll be popular with the ladies too. So fine, you can go into the kitchen. Okay, cool. So what exactly do you want to have cooked? And then we'll roll for it. Yeah, we got the Riz. Pork loins? Oh, you wanted to teach them dessert recipes. Unless you wanted to do the turkey first. You gotta specify. The Swiss roll. Yeah, okay. Well, let's roll to make that Swiss roll. Well, it comes out, since we already have the recipe, it was an easy task, so easy's 5 up. So, you just barely succeeded in making an okay roll. Just... Ta-da! There it is. Wow! Wow, that looks great! Yeah, that's totally gonna be popular. And it will probably be even better than the bakery next door. Well, actually, no. Now that I'm taking a taste. Yeah, it's just okay. But you know what? It looks really nice and fancy. No one's gonna notice. We'll charge like $8 a slice, and hope nobody notices that it's just okay. All right. Now that we've done that, now you can tell us what we're gonna make for the turkey. Keep in mind, if it's not a curry, a bread, or dessert, it's gonna be normal difficulty. But if it's a curry, a bread, or a dessert, it's easy difficulty. Okay? I probably should have explained that, but I was not expecting us to get this far. It's getting hot in here. I gotta turn on the fan. Call the baguette brigade to make the most delicious baguette in the stream. So you want to make baguettes? I didn't expect you guys to want to cook at all. I was not expecting you guys to want the cookbook. But I'm running with it. What's best for a first date? I don't know. I mean, you can fancy a woman by offering her a slice of cheese. That's all I know. Gonna go dessert and curries? Bread's not necessary? Alright, so... We'll roll for... What kind of dessert? Another Swiss roll? Baguette gets the most valuable experience. Yeah, dessert? Cheesecake? Yeah. Alright, we'll go with cheesecake then. Roll for cheesecake. 5 or higher. I can't see. It keeps landing on an angle sometimes. Oh, no. That's a 2. It's like, unfortunately, it comes out all mushy and gross. But you can try again with the curries. Let's see if the curry comes out better. 16. All right. It's like your cheesecake tasted like moldy cheese, but your curry is tasty and warm and delicious and full of nice yummy potatoes and whatever you like in your curry.
Ah, yes. A meal that suits my people. This will be perfect. Thank you very much. As a reward, I will not only pay for the hot chocolate, but, I will also be available if you ever need me for something, such as an emergency.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so we got hot cocoa! It's like, where did I put the hot cocoa? It's like, I'll add the hot cocoa to your inventory. It will be +1 constitution. Because it is warm and makes you feel good in your tummy, so... because I said so. It. Trying to edit in here. Get in the inventory. Stop fighting me. There we go. It is in your inventory now. Yeah, Mr. Bombay can make it the curry. You want carrots? Yeah, there's carrots in the curry. What's the hot cocoa do? +1 constitution. So +1 defense. Well, I guess with that done, we can just... Oh my god! Oh god, everything's on fire! What's happening?
My god, it seemed we were under attack.
Yeah, it's that cloaked guy I saw over there. In fact, he just ate a meal and just tried to leave. What the heck? After him! Alright, so I'm gonna use my water magic to try and fix this crap. So, in the meantime, you guys can all just gang up on the dude and, get him, and stop him from doing whatever the heck he's doing. So, what would you like to do first? Like, you can attack him, you can do just about anything, really. As you can see, you got your health bar down there, and he's got his health bar over there. So what do you want to do? Can you try to reason with him? Alright, sure. How do you want to reason with him? What are you gonna say? Also, let me know if the battle music's too loud. I know it's a banger. I don't see why we have to reason with this guy. He just tried to run out without paying, and on top of that, he blew the place up. Alright, fine. We'll ask him if we did something to offend him. Alright, that's gonna be a charisma roll. Alright, that's a 10. But unfortunately, he remains silent. He doesn't speak a word. In fact, he's just staring at you menacingly. Even though you can't see who's under the hood, and it's a black, dark void, you can still feel the hostility emanating through him. This man is not to be trusted. He is very hostile. And the fact that you guys are blocking the exit makes him not very happy. Alright, then I'll do something. Like, I'm gonna try and blind him with my sparkles! 13, that totally hits! Eat this! Sparkle attack! How do you like them apples? Wow, they're so sparkly. Well, thanks to that, you won't be able to see. He won't be able to hit you as well this turn. He'll get a -1 on his roll. Oh yeah. You want me to bonk him in the butt? Cause it's my turn? Sure, I'll try bonking him. Let's see. Nope. I tried to charge right at him, and I miss. I hit the wall. Ow. And I tried my best.
Alright, perhaps I can do something. If you are not familiar with my abilities, I am able to shoot fireballs. It is a particular spell by people. But I can also do other things as well if you think that is wise. I would like to trust that you hunters are experienced and would know how to handle this battle better than I would.
Yeah, so what would you like the turkey to do?
Would like me to back it? Alright. Let us see if I can hack this ruffian. No, unfortunately I go for a back, and he manages to dodge me swiftly. Very unfortunate. Hurry, now he's gonna try and attack you guys, but he's at a disadvantage. Oh, and even with the disadvantage, he still hits. Alright, so let's see. I see how much he hits you for. Remember, it's math. So you're basically willing to defend. And you got +1 with a hot chocolate. Okay. So he tries to zap you with an electric spell. But just feels like a little spark, like you know when you try and touch a computer and you get a little spark? It basically feels like that, and you only suffer like 2 damage. So let me just update that. Yeah, the static, that's basically what it feels like. So, you're fine.
Alright. So now it's back to you. So chat, what do you want to do? The male laugh. Yeah, I forgot to switch the voice back. Oops. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you need me to narrate the battle instead, I am totally fine doing it.
No, we're good, Mr. Turkey, but thank you. So yeah, do you guys just want to bonk him? Maybe hit him with your hammer? Take out your bow and aim for the Pepe. Alright, that's a dex roll. You just gotta roll 10 or higher. Ooh, no, you missed. Darn. It's like you shoot the arrow and try going past him, but once again, he manages to swiftly dodge you. Despite having that big, bulky cape of his, he seems to be very dexterous. Oh, come on. Fine. I'll cast another sparkle spell. Let's see how you like. How about you? See if you like that. Or no way. I actually got some snow on me. Would you rather I throw a snowball at the guy, or hit him with some more sparkles? What do you guys think I should do? I got options. Oh yeah, I love snow. Yellow's my favorite flavor. Smokey, you're not supposed to eat the, never mind. Snowball? Alright, let's go. God damn it! Why does everything miss? He's too fast! It's okay. Maybe I can do something. I also have some snow on me. That's the nice thing about snow in the magic snow at the North Pole is that it never melts. But I could also try charging at it again. I may have hit my head once, but that's fine. I've hit my head a lot of times, and it's never done anything bad to me ever. You sure you never got a concussion or anything? I don't know what that is. Maybe I can hotbox him? I don't know what that means, but sure, I'll try my best. Yeah, I did it! I'm gonna do the thing! I have to Google what that is. It says, can maintain an elevated temperatures in order to heat or cook its contents? Oh, she'll cook them. Okay, yeah. We'll be fire with fire. Charge! Bam! Bam! Alright, so Smokey does manage to get him closer to the fire, so he's taking up the heat pretty bad. So he does take some damage from that. Progress. It's when you fill up a small area with weed smoke and people get a contact high. That is not how I interpreted it, but whatever. We did some damage.
Alright, it is my turn. Like I said, I can fireball. Oh yes, we would do that then. 80, yes, that very much hits. Fantastic. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, so that totally hit. That hit him real good. Sometimes you just have to compromise. Alright, now he's gonna try and attack everyone. Oh, he hits. Alright, brace yourselves. Let's see how much you endure. Ooh. +3, so that's 17 damage. He hits you with a big fat explosion. Ooh. No good. Yeah, so now I gotta update your health. Let's see. -17. That's 81. Alright, now it's your turn again. What do you want to do? Bow again? Alright. And it hits! Alright, let's see how much damage you do. You get a +2 on your attack roll. Hit him for 15 damage. Alright. Yay, progress. Yeah, you hit him. Congratulations. Alright, it's my turn again. Alright, so I could hit him with some sparkles. I could hit him with a snowball. If you ain't doing so hot, I could sprinkle some pixie dust on you and try and heal you. Yeah, take that, you pyromaniac. trying to burn down this cafe. We're trying to work our jobs here. It's already hard to get a job in this economy. You need heals with pixie dust? Because I got pixie dust to heal ya, or just dust, sparkle dust that'll like blind them or something. Whatever you guys want. I got plenty of dust. I'm an elf. We're kind of magical like that. Heals? Yeah, sure. All right, it's guaranteed to hit. This is just gonna the roll's just gonna determine how much you heal. Okay, so you healed up 3. There you go. Well, we'll say con adds up to it, so we'll say 4. You're cursed. Oh no. Okay, it's my turn again. What do I do? I know not what to do. I mean, I could do the hotbox thing again. Headbutt again? Yeah, I'll hit him again. Yeah! Headbutt time! Bam! 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 Alright, he's hitting him really hard.
It appears that our opponent is starting to waver a bit. I do not know his true power level, but I can sense some hesitation perhaps. Perhaps he did not expect us to be so powerful as we work together. But anyway, it is still my turn. What would you like me to do? As a reminder, I can still hit them with another fireball. I still have at least a couple more left in. Or I could perhaps do something else. Hit them with a flying attack? Alright. Let's see if it goes. No. Unfortunately, I fly a little too high. I am not very experienced at flying, admittedly. What? And I miss. And come crashing back down. Oh, ow, oof, my wing. How terrible. I would rather not do any more physical attacks after that.
Alright, now it's his turn to attack you. And he misses. Alright. It's like he tried to charge up something, but because you guys have been whamming on him, he's starting to stagger a bit. So it's like he's getting a little woozy. He's getting a little tired. You're chipping away at him. You're totally getting him, but he's still not backing down just yet. It's alright. It's your turn. How would you, the chat, like to go at him? It's like you still got your bow, you still got your hammer. Try to bonk his hood off? Ooh. And, ooh, 19, you got him! Ah! Ooh, and that did a lot of damage too, that's 19 damage! Awesome, and, hey, come back! Where are you going? Oh, god damn it, you coward! He ran away! He managed to get in through the window! You bastard! Come back! Oh, well, I was able to put out the fire, but It seems like trying to knock off his hood scared him off. But hey, we took care of the situation, and he's probably really concussed from that head bonk. Yeah, it sucks, but we appreciate that you guys helped us out. And since you put out the fires, and I see you even undid all the damage it did. Yeah, I used up all my mana to undo the damage. It required some intense magic. Don't worry about it. It's like, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do much for the rest of the day because of it, but you guys seem to have taken care of everything. Domolichi, welcome. So today you guys are on training for doing some quests because you guys are just D-rank hunters. So far you guys have helped the cat get out of a tree by smashing the tree down with a hammer. And then we went to a bakery, and at first you tried to fix the robot by bonking it in the head, but instead, most people just call you Frank, or call you F rank. Nah, you started D rank. You've been around. Y'all have been around long enough to be D rank. But yeah, you tried bonking the robot, and that just nearly broke it. But you were able to MacGyver a way to fix it long enough so that it could at least function. And you got a recipe book out of it. And then we came here, and we were helping Mr. Turkey here try and figure out how to riz the bird ladies. And these two and the deer and the elf guy here are working here, and they let us use the kitchen in exchange for teaching them a Swiss roll recipe. And so we were about to get ready and leave, but then that giant explosion happened and the place nearly burned to the ground. But luckily I was able to put out the fire and you guys took care of the hooded guy. Though unfortunately it seems he has run away. So hopefully, maybe we might have a chance to run into him again though. So there's your recap. So for those of you that joined us in the last, hour, that's as far as you guys have gotten so far. Yes, thank you so much for helping us. I'm glad we were all able to work together as a team. I love when we work as a team, even if I keep hitting my head.
I agree. Perhaps someday I too can become a hunter. I feel really inspired in watching your endeavors.
Well, we would certainly love to have you, Mr. Turkey. But anyway, we still have at least 2 more quests left. Maybe even a third, since that hooded guy is still out there. Maybe we can go find him too, if we have the time. But anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Onward! Alright, time for a change of scenery, as you can see. And yes, here is our beloved tentacle friend from way back during the Halloween incident, where we had to help with some book deliveries, or something of that sort.
Greetings, mortals. It is good to see you again. Why does the turkey sound like Hort's husband? I would not know. I do not know of this turkey you speak of. But anyway, I would like to consult you on a very dire matter. For you see, I have this book here, but I am unable to open it. However, I noticed that it had a bookmark sticking out of it. But I was very confused because it says to name the animal, but when I used every version of the word, bunny, rabbit, none of the words worked. So perhaps this is some cryptic riddle I don't understand, so I was hoping perhaps you could use your human intellect for this mortal riddle.
And there you go. So let's see here. We got some kind of gibberish at the top. And then it says here in the middle, B is first, J to I, A is last, Z asks why. Name the animal. But he already said that using bunny or rabbit didn't work. You think it's swordfish? Why do you think it's swordfish? Like, show your work. Because they're badass? That is fair.
It could possibly be that, but I would want to be absolutely certain. If you could possibly show your work or come to a logical conclusion as to why it could possibly be a swordfish, that would be nice.
But maybe it is swordfish. Do you guys want to try swordfish, or do you want to... Yeah, break it down. It's like, by all means, break it down. You, a fish, and sword is cool. Swordfish could impale the rabbit up there with its face? I guess that's a valid point. So it would win? Alright, well, let's see if it's a swordfish. Damn, you were right, it was a swordfish! How'd you know?
Wow, I'm very impressed. Yes, welcome back, but unfortunately it seems that whatever riddle that they were solving has already been solved. But you can still look at the bookmark here in case you would like to solve it yourself.
Yeah, actually looking closer at the thing, it was swordfish. What'd you miss? You missed us solving a riddle. Purely by chance. Because it looks like this is a cipher, so if B is first, that means it's A, so U would be T, so the password is sword. Yeah, the password's swordfish. Alright, you figured it out. It's like, dang, was not expecting you to figure it out so quickly. It was a random guess. It was a good guess nonetheless. Well, there's a reason why the trope is the password is always swordfish. I just wasn't expecting you to figure out the password so quickly. I thought you would actually just try to decipher the puzzle, but hey, I'll take a random guess. That still counts as being smart. And you made a reasonable argument for your answer. So I'll take it.
Since you solved this riddle, yes, the fight has ended. I'm glad someone got it. Your head's empty. You didn't ace it. You got participation points. But yes, anyway, since you have solved the riddle and opened this book for me, I have a possible reward for you. I will allow you to make a choice. Would you like this normal book, totally normal, totally ordinary, nothing special about it, but it will enhance your intelligence? Or you could have this forbidden book that will make you much more intelligent, but at the cost of a little bit of your sanity. Which one would you like?
I'd say that's a pretty important decision. Like, on the one hand, yeah, it's like I was crazy one. Can you repeat the second one? The first one's just +1 int, while the second one is +2 int but -1 to charisma. It's like, I'll just straight up tell you the stats. So it's like, if you want the crazy book, you're gonna lose a little riz, because it's kind of hard to riz when you're not exactly sane. We can do a poll, because I see some confliction. I'll even, just trying to type it out here. All right, 1 minute to vote. Go, go, go. I started the poll. Well, vote. Vote and decide. You have 60 seconds. So far, it seems to be leaning towards normal unless more people vote. Got a few seconds left to vote. Do they have Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Nah, I don't think this is that kind of library. Alright, it looks like the regular book one. Alright, let me put that in your inventory. Alright, there we go. Like, that one I already had prepped in advance. Oh, wow. Yeah, so right now you've got +1 dex from the bow. And then you've got the hammer, which is +2 strength, -1 dex, so +0 dex. No bonuses. +1 in from the cookbook. Another +1 from a normal book, so that's +2 int. And then +1 constitution for your hot cocoa. So there you go. But yeah. Actually, sir, have you, seen a mysterious hooded man around here?
No, I haven't. I've been studying the books, researching about the one who sees all.
The one who sees all? Is that related to the blood god? Because I would like information on that as well if you happen to have any.
No, it doesn't seem to be. And unfortunately, I have no knowledge of that god either. I would recommend contacting the divinity if you can. Or perhaps performing some sort of satanic ritual. Either one of those will be useful to you.
It's like, well, it just so happens that we do actually have an angel contact. So maybe we should ring them up. A cult? Yeah! There do be cults out there. For me, it's the Order of the Blood Moon. It's like, I used to be part of it, but I left like 500 years ago. But it seems like they might be active again. I've been hearing rumors lately. But maybe we should look around and see if we can find that hooded guy. So where do you guys want to go look? Should we go back to the park or the bakery to see if they know anything? It's like, we were already at the cafe, so it's like, if we want to retrace our steps to see if we can learn more about this weird hooded guy that blew up the cafe. What, Doom Guy? Do you have to eat? Or bear hug roll? Fine, we'll make that a strength roll. It was super effective. You nearly crushed my spine. Can't you just ask for a hint? Well, the guy didn't see him. What do you mean ask for a hint? It's like we were at the cafe when we were attacked by a hooded figure and he ran off. So we have to go collect information. So what do you mean ask for a hint? Go to the park? Yeah, sure. back to the park! Hello? Mr. Swordcat, are you still here? Isn't that the hooded guy? No, it was a different hooded guy. He was all black and you couldn't see his face under the hood. Yeah, there's his side. Yes, hello. I see you are calling for me. Are you in need of my services? Like, yeah, actually, there was a whole attack at a cafe earlier. Have you seen a hooded guy running around? You roll the slide down the slide? Sure. Dex. 18. You do a clean, smooth slide down the slide. Let's see. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. Eh. Whee! There you go. Happy? +1 fun. There you go. Yeah. But yes, Mr. Swordcat, have you seen a mysterious hooded man around here? Well, yes, I did hear the big explosion going on earlier, and I did see someone running around with a hood. I think he went down to the beach. At least in that general direction. But I could be wrong. Also, I noticed something that was also strange. I've noticed that there are a lot more foxes around here. Earlier, I thought I'd been chased by a dog up the tree, but now that I'm thinking back on it, it may have actually been a fox. It's easy to get them mixed up sometimes. Sometimes foxes get mistaken for dogs or cats. Well, I'm sure you understand being a fox yourself. Oh yeah, I do understand. And were these foxes able to talk, or were they just normal foxes? No, they were able to talk. I saw them talking to each other, and when I was trying to listen in, they were whispering something about a blood god or something. I'm not quite sure. But they caught me, and then they wound up chasing me up the tree. I only bring this up now because I feel like it could be related, but if it's not, I'm sorry for bothering you. I just felt like venting a little bit. No, that might actually be very important information. I very much appreciate you telling us, Mr. Cat, sir. Why Swiper's swiping? He's not swiping, he's a kitty. Mr. Swordcat, would you like to join us on our adventures? We like to use the company of a fine feeling like you. Yeah, you want to join us? Oh, I would absolutely love to join you. But like I said, I still have business to do here. However, I will give you my contact information. So if you are in need of me in an emergency, perhaps I can come to your aid. Just not today, unfortunately. I am very booked doing important cat things such as napping, grooming myself, sharpening my claws. You know, cat things. Alright, well, we at least appreciate that you gave us your contact information. Tomo, you're welcome. Hey, yo, let me get that snap. Rejected. For now, he at least gave us his contact information if we need to phone a friend. But yes, welcome. Is there anything you guys would like to do at the park? Or do you guys think you're good? Have any other questions, concerns? Slide down the slide again? Sure. Dex roll! Ooh, another 18. Well, first we'll... Yeah, Domo, well, yeah, I hope you're having a good day too. Alright, you successfully go down the slide again. Whee! Nice and smooth. Alright, and then you can roll to riz up the cat. How are you gonna riz up the cat? It's like, you have to elaborate before I roll. Yeah, you slide masters. You slide so smooth. greased up buns. Tell him how well you can slide into DMs. I would hit him with the damn shorty. Can I have those digits? Yar. He already gave us his contact info, but sure. Rolling charisma. Alright, it worked. You rolled a 19. Alright. Oh my, I was not expecting to be asked out today. What a crazy sequence of events. Oh, well, you already got my contact information. So, I mean, you can message me anytime, and I mean, if you would like to join me at the children's at that giant litter box over there later, we possibly could. But like I said, I am so busy, so can we please just put a rain check on that? But please understand, this is not a rejection. This is me simply wanting to schedule in advance, if you understand what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, meow, meow, bird, bird. You guys wanted to rizz up the cat, and he's saying yes. Is there anything you want to do to this poor unfortunate cat, or you guys think you're good? And blow my nose while you decide. Because what we can do next is go on to a commercial break, and during that commercial break, I'll call Asbel to come down and help us. Since the tentacle guy did recommend that if we wanted to know more information about gods and whatnot, that we should contact someone divine. And I don't really feel like performing a satanic ritual today, so we're probably safe for doing that. Can we use Mr. Swordcat for a blood ritual? Nah. He's a nice cat. He's helped us out before. Let's be nice to him, and you already got him for it. You've already got a rain check on a date for him, among other things. So yeah, we will head to a commercial break then. You're satisfied? Alright, so I will be right back after these commercial messages. The gods aren't happy though. They're never happy. What do you want from me? Can you not see it's windy? Another slide? 3 times in a row? Alright, fine. You're testing fate here, but this is gonna be your last slide, and then we're gonna go to commercial messages. 6. You try to go down the slide, but it's bumpy and your butt's like and you kind of just, it's like you barely managed to land on your feet. Like you almost face planted, but it happened so badly you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So yeah, no more sliding. Hey, that's what you get for tempting fate. Anyway, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. So, I did get in touch with Asbel. He did say he's on his way over here. And yeah, you can see what the RP rules are. It's like, follow terms of service. Don't get mad if things don't go your way, and rules are primarily determined on difficulty and bonuses. Heckin' allergies. But yeah, he should be here any minute now. Yeah, your butt hurts now. You were on the slide too much. You tempted fate. It's like you should have stopped after the first 2 times. 3rd time you hurt your bum bum. Oh, wait. I think I see him. Here he comes. Asbel! Over here! Hey! Hey guys! It's so good to see you again. How have you been? Great! How have you been? Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, I'm an angel. If you don't remember me, I'm from that dating, well, not dating. It was like a buddy game, and somehow I won. I really don't know how I won, but we got to go to a park together, and we got to collect stuff, and then we killed some debt collectors or something. I don't really remember. I don't know, but it was really cool. And I had a great time, so it's so good to see you again. Yeah, the dating show. Yeah. So yeah, you said there was like some kind of god problem or something? Well, more accurately, it seems like the Order of the Blood Moon may be trying to summon the Blood God again. So, I was hoping if you could give us a little insight, about what's going on in that regard, if you happen to know about the Blood God, considering you're an angel, so you probably have some connections. The Blood God? Oh god, I haven't heard about that in hundreds of years. Well, as you can imagine, it is a god of blood. And it's only able to be summoned during a blood moon. And it needs a vessel in order to even live on the mortal plane. I think there's like a ritual for it, if I remember. But it's a pretty complicated process, and the fail rate is pretty high. Most people usually go insane or die horribly, like ooze out blood out of their eyeballs and stuff. So most people don't even succeed, but you're telling me there's like a whole other cult trying to summon these guys? Yep. Damn. Alright, well, unfortunately, I really don't know much else aside from that, but I'll definitely keep an eye out. So, in exchange for my services, I want us to play a little game. It won't be long, I promise. Oh boy, a game? What kind of game? Just something simple. Okay, let me see here. I need some stuff. Better not be a Saw movie. Nah, don't worry. I'm not gonna cut you guys up. Not today. Let's see. I gotta look around here. Okay. I got the stuff. So we got seashell number 1, seashell number 2, and seashell number 3. Okay. So I'm gonna call this the 3 seashell game. I just made this up just now. So, I got this pearl here. I'm gonna hide it in the shells. And all you gotta do is figure out which shell it's hiding behind. If you guess right, you win. And if you don't, you lose. I don't know what you'll get if you lose. So you should probably win. Alright, fair enough. I guess start mixing it up. Gladly. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Now, you can ask me any questions about where it is. But I'm not going to tell you exactly which shell it's in, So if you say, is it in the left shell, I'm not gonna answer that kind of question. So you're gonna have to get creative. I'll let you ask me 3 questions. Alright. What questions do you want to ask? Or do you just want to skip the questions and guess? Which shell is the pearl not in? Okay, I can at least do that. Yeah, so it's not in 3. As you can see. So I basically just made it 50-50 for you. Alright. Do you have any other questions? Reminds me of the goat thing where it's like, oh yeah, 2 doors have a goat in it and 1 has a car in it, and then it shows you the door with the goat in it. Which shows the pearl also not in. I told you I'm not gonna tell you any more than that. Otherwise, I'll be giving it away. So which one are you gonna pick? 1 or 2, unless you want to ask me a different question or something. It's like, am I just testing how intelligent and creative you guys are because of how much I love how intelligent and creative humans are? Yes, you guys are totally gonna stun me with your intelligence, right? You guys are super smart, right? How much does each shell weigh that we did not check? Oh, well, it looks like the left one weighs, 1.5 ounces, while the middle one weighs 1.498 ounces. Yeah, I won't be disappointed at all. Yeah, I trust you guys. You got an answer? Or you can ask me one more question. How much did you say they weighed again? The left one is 1.5 ounces, while the middle one is 1.498 ounces, and the one on the right is 1.52 ounces. I'm rounding to the nearest 10th to make the math easier. Come on, it's either the left one or the middle one. That's basically what I told you. There's no reason to hesitate. Just guess. You sure you want to say the right one? Is that your final answer? Or left? Is left your final answer? Intelligence check? Yeah! Get +2. Oh, but you rolled a 1. Oh no. You tried to look really close at the shells to see if you can tell the difference. But you just look really dumb with your eyes squinted. You're like, eh. You look dumb. You look silly. Good try, though. I admire your attempt to use your perception skills. Very good perception skills. But being an angel, I know that not let you cheat. So I wouldn't make it easy to just be able to use like X-ray vision or something to see where it is. I thought of that. Strength to break the right shell? Okay. 17. You shatter the shell. It's gone. But I already told you the shell wasn't in there, so I don't know why you would do that. Yes, you're very, very manly, Doom Guy. I really admire how manly you are, and that was definitely a nice show of strength, even though that accomplished absolutely nothing. But I'm still very impressed. But for real now, which one is it, in the left one or the middle one? Left? Final answer? I just want to be sure. Alright, final answer. Yeah, there it is! You got it! Yay! Congratulations! So, since you won the game, what do you want as a prize? I was gonna offer you a choice between either the 3 seashells or the pearl even. But you smashed one of the shells, so it's more like a choice between 2 seashells now or the pearl. Really up to you guys. The shells could possibly be used as like, I don't know. You could put it on your chest. I've seen mermaids do that. That'd probably be good for armor or something, right? But the pearl's also valuable. You could probably sell that for money. You don't have to eat it. You have 2. Well, you could put the other one on your crotch. Yeah, you broke the other one anyway. With your amazing strength. So what do you want, shell or pearl? Or should we do a poll? We could do a poll. Alright, you guys can have the pearl. Let's see here. Alright. The pearl does not add any stats, but it is a key item. So, like the coin you got earlier, you can hold on to it for later. Possibly to use it for something. Sell it for money, maybe. Or bribe someone. But either way, you have it. It just doesn't add any stats. And it doesn't count in, it's not counted towards your inventory space, so don't worry about that. But anyway, Asbel, while you were flying over here, did you happen to see any mysterious hooded figures? Yeah, actually. There was while I was flying along the beach, I did see someone over that way, and then they ducked into one of the bathrooms. So, if you're looking for any hooded figures, they're probably in there. I don't know who Palpatine is, but if that's the name of the guy, he's probably over in one of those beach toilets. All right. Well, at least we have an idea of where this guy is. Anything else you guys want to do before we go chasing after this guy? Or you think you're good? Romance the angel? How? How do you want to do it? You did win, a park date with him in the Valentine's Day event. So, you have experience with him. Though it was just as friends. Because it was a buddy game. Yeah! This is why I was like, nobody came to my Valentine's Day stream. But yeah, no, you went on a buddy date with him. But yeah, it's like, say your piece now. You weren't cool, like, yeah, no, I'm not blaming you directly. Now you're not. No, I understand. No, I'm just saying in general. I'm not blaming you, don't worry. I'm not blaming nobody. It's like, don't focus on the then, focus on the now. What do you want to do now? How do you want to do things? Or are you good? Use your enhanced intelligence? What, like... How... Yeah, show us your Riz Doom guy. How are you gonna use your enhanced intelligence to Riz? Do you know any, like, cool facts or something? I mean, if you do, we can roll for it. I'll allow it. But you gotta show me your work. You gotta put effort into it. Tell her that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay. Or high. Alright, charisma roll. Ooh, nat 20. Alright. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't know that fact before. You're so smart, Doom Guy. That's amazing. Do you know any other cool bio facts? Also, I'm a boy. Get all the bitches and homies. Oh, I could totally see that. You're so cool and awesome. Come on, don't keep me waiting. I want to know more cool facts. I love learning. Like, did you know hippos have pink sweat? Yeah, I know D's the best. I already know that already. Yeah, eat salad with avocado dressing. That's cool. I like salads too. I love vegetables. But yeah, I really shouldn't be holding you guys up, even if you guys are cool and awesome and amazing. But we could totally hang out again sometime. You have my contact information, so you can always reach out to me whenever you need to. Did you know cockroaches can crawl in your ears while you sleep? Wow, that's kind of gross. Ugh. But also cool. Did you know that cockroaches can survive nuclear blast? Oh, wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. You guys really know some cool facts. That's what I like about humans. They know so much cool stuff. But anyway, I really shouldn't be holding you guys up. You sure? No, I thought she was 5'7" or something. Whatever metric you guys use. No, that doesn't sound right. No. I'm an angel. I can tell when you're lying. I don't like liars. A Titan. Oh gosh, that would be terrifying. Hey, come on. Quit teasing over there. Like, guys, you're trying to lie to an angel. That I'm pretty sure that gets you a ticket to hell. Yeah, it is just a joke. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah, I figured. You guys have such a cool and funny sense of humor. But alright, enough of that. We'll head on out and go chase after that guy. It's not like he's gonna be in the bathroom forever, unless he's constipated or something. Could be taking quite the dump back there. Hopefully we don't walk into anything schmelly. But it does look like the bathrooms are unisex regardless, so doesn't matter who's going in there. So we'll catch you later, Asbel. Yeah, it's definitely good seeing you. Can you get to Max before you go? No, I don't have any on me, sorry. It's like, I've got rocks and seashells and sand, but... And oh, one of those little little things that crawl out of the sand. It looks like a cockroach kind of, but it's got a lot of legs. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna keep it. You want that? Nah, actually, no, I changed my mind. I want it. I already gave you something. Yeah, no, I don't think we want it. Alright, after the guy. Away! Yes, we must go. We must go to the place. But yes, here he is. We have confronted our mysterious hooded figure. So the question is, what do we do? Yeah, this is a shitty bathroom. What the fuck is it? Yeah, it's a public bathroom. I think the problem is this bathroom hasn't been used in a long time. So yeah, he's looking pretty worn out. It's like he's on his last legs here. We've got him cornered. So we've got a lot of options. It's just a question of, what do you guys want to do? I used up all my mana, so I can't fight. Unless I pull out my rapier, but I don't feel like it. Intelligence check for what? What do you want to use an intelligence check for? Check his pockets. He's still conscious, you know. It's like, but we could do a perception roll. Perception roll. That'll be your int. So, yep, you successfully rolled perception. And yes, yes as in no. He does not have any weapons on him. He's got you don't see any weapons on him. He doesn't seem to be carrying anything. It's just him and the robe. That's it. Nothing else. He's unarmed. What did he attack us with in the previous fight? Magic. It's like he struck you with lightning and an explosion. So, he still has mana, probably. So he can probably still attack you with magic. So, in terms of physical weapons, he's unarmed. In terms of magic, he may still be armed. Ask him what he's doing in the bathroom? Alright, that's gonna be a charisma check. No, for an 8, he's staying silent. He's not talking. Yes, magic is all he has. He has no other way to defend himself other than casting magic. You get all the shitty rolls. Yeah, the dice don't seem to like you, unfortunately, but maybe in the next roll. Ask him if he needs toilet paper. Do you need toilet paper, sir? He's not answering. This guy just refuses to talk. And that's a problem. We need to get this guy to talk because I am sensing something familiar from him, but I just can't put my finger on it. You have another idea? What's your idea? Are you sure you want to do that? You have that effect on people and inanimate objects. Are you sure you want to do that? This is a very serious question. Yes, you are in the bathroom. This is correct. Just keep in mind, your actions have consequences. So that's why I'm just like... I wouldn't be saying, are you sure, if you couldn't do it. How about no? So you're not gonna do it. Alright, then what are you gonna do? Like, he's right here, he's cornered. Use your bow. Shoot off the hood. Oh, yeah. Dex roll. Let's do it. Darn, that was a 6. No, you tried to shoot the bow at him, and he dodges. He just tilts his head like, ugh. But you definitely shook him by doing that. He is shooketh. He is intimidated. He is trembling in fear. He knows we are serious business. For that, I will say you have an advantage on your next charisma roll. And by that, I mean I'll roll twice. Flirt? Alright. You want to riz him? Alright, how do you want to riz him? House. What are you going to say to him? Cabedon? Oh, so you're going to put your hand up on the wall and be like, hey. You'll be rolling with advantage. Yeah, that succeeds. Alright, so you push it. It's like you get him up against the wall. Let me move you. Let me move you for effect. You get up against him. You're walking up there. You push him up against the wall. Got your hand up there. You're just like, hey. And it seems to be having an effect on him. It's like you have his undivided attention. It's like as you are looking closer into his hood, you do see yellow eyes staring back at you, and little tufts of white hair underneath the hood. But he's still silent. He's being extremely stubborn about being silent, even though you're rizzing him up so well. And you can even make out a little smile underneath the hood, like a little fanged smile. He's got some pearly whites under there. Or is it more? Do you want to riz some more? I'll allow it if that's what you want to do. Like, your white flowy hair is majestic as the first snow in winter. Alright, let's see if he likes it. Oh my god, you got a nat 20 for that! He is rizzed up! Woo! It's getting a little hot in here! Yeah, show your face when talking to other bros. Yeah, so we'll say that's what we'll say that you said both of those things. It's like you did that so well, I will allow it. So like, yeah. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. And so, go all your clothes. Yeah, he just busted. And so, he takes his hood off and reveals himself. Cousin Chorus! What are you doing here?
Well, I was trying to do some investigating. But next thing I know, I'm being pinned against the wall by a rather charming little gentleman you had there. It was quite the charisma. But yes, greetings. I am Cortus Finale Delune. I am one of the members of the Order of the Blood Moon.
I'll say, god damn it. Well, now everything's starting to make sense. Yeah, Riz by the Rizzler. Yeah, now everything's starting to make sense. He's dashed and dined. He's dined and dashed before. I should have known. But yeah, it's like, what do you mean you're doing an investigation here? It's like, what are you guys up to?
Wouldn't you like to know? As charming as your little friend is here, I don't know if I should be talking. I shouldn't be saying anything at all. Your eyes flashes as the stars in the night sky. Yes, I know. Yes, very flattering. Unfortunately, I am already a taken man, but even I know. Even I know when I'm being flattered. Why did I try to burn down the cafe? Well, I was simply trying to dine and bash, as my cousin referred to it as. But I got caught, and so, in a desperate attempt, I kinda slipped and accidentally caused an explosion. My original plan was to just run off and act like nothing happened, but you guys cornered me. And thus I was forced to be aggressive. I do terribly apologize for that.
Yeah, no, seriously, this guy's an asshole. Like, I remember from my childhood how much of a bully he could be. He's not exactly, very virtuous. Like, I remember when he locked Claire in the basement. In fact, where the hell is Claire? Where's she been? It's like, no, have you even been in contact with your sister?
My sister? Oh gosh. You really have no idea what's going on, do you? Then again, you haven't seen her in what, at least 200 years? And the last time we spoke was at least 50 years ago? So I imagine a lot of time has passed. In hindsight, the cafe got a lot of donations for the repair and renovation. See, so I did something good. That'll look done in the end. And even if my, as you're calling it, dine and dash, I simply was just low on money, I swear. If I had my wallet, I totally would have paid. It just so happened that I didn't have my wallet, and the food was terrible anyway, so I was just going to leave and move on with my day. That's all. This is just one big misunderstanding. When the giving you to a full-on felony, that wasn't all my intention. You're totally misunderstanding. But no. You're totally misunderstanding. Like, all I wanted to do was grab some lunch before doing some research and gathering some information for the order, and then I was just going to leave. I swear that to you. I had no ill will or intentions.
Yeah, I don't buy it. You could trust this man as far as you could throw him. Now Gary Ramsey's gonna coach and train his chef to improve their menus. Well, we did give them that new dessert recipe, so maybe that'll help get new customers in and pay for everything. But no, I already used my magic to fix everything, so they're fine. But who else is involved then? It's not just you and Claire, right? It can't be. It's something that just doesn't seem right. What are you guys up to?
I'm not going to talk. You know me. I like to keep my mouth closed. I never say more than I have to. It's like my dear Papa trained me very thoroughly in that regard. Though, keep in mind he's not involved. He's still with Grandmama, down in the Crocodile Lands, caring to her during her last days, as virtuous men would.
By that, you mean he's just trying to get her inheritance. Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe it's a series of unfortunate events that led to the explosion. Well, if you guys have any questions for him, by all means, feel free to jump in. Otherwise, I'm gonna just be doing my own interrogating.
Come now, dear cousin. Please. Well, I will say, it is not just me and Claire. The entirety of the Order of the Blood Moon is involved. That includes, our aunts and our cousins, our uncles, perhaps. Oh, wait, uncles, perhaps. Why did you not take off all your clothes? I took off my robe. Is that not enough? And I also believe that you have 8 terms of service that you must follow. But please, like I said, I am taken, so if you want to try and raise me up some more, I'd like to see you try. Should it move the backs? Well, you're gonna have to persuade me. Is that really what you want? Oh, let's see what you roll. Oh yes, that's a 16. Very impressive. Alright, fine. Give me a moment.
Ah, jeez. Like, was not expecting you guys to do that, but let me see if I can. Like, fine, I'll get his shirt to come off, but you're gonna have to give me a second. And hopefully nothing blows up while I try and get his shirt off. Yeah, the RNG goddess really wants it off. Yeah. It's like, where is your shirt, sir? I got pants. Where's your shirt? Mustache. Coat. There it is. Alright, sorry for the delay, but here it is. You convinced the shirt off of me. We will not be taking off my pants, though. I don't think Twitch will like that. But this is the best you're getting. Yes, I know. I am so strong and powerful.
Yes, I do have the abs. Well, in truth, I didn't always want to be part of the Order of the Blood Moon. I did try to leave on my as well, because not everyone wants to be involved. Yeah, praise to the RNG goddess. But I wanted to actually be a ranger. And I had an opportunity to be a ranger. But my father begged and pleaded and cried for me to join the Order of the Blood Moon and succeed him so that he could take care of our dear Gram. There's up even more, my goodness. Please, no, have mercy on my soul. Won't you now?
It's like, do you really want to rizz up my cousin more? Or do you want to maybe ask him some questions? Nah, you can't rizz me. I'm not an option. Well, yes, I know I'm not stinky. That's a fact.
Anyway, if we're done here, I would very much like to go now. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I might have a concussion from when you blocked me on the head earlier. So, is there anything else you'd like to talk to me about, or should I take my leave? I will say though, there's nothing you can do about the Order of the Blood Moon. Oh, I could give you a hint, since you've done so well at convincing me, and winning me over with your charm and whatnot. Go to the twins. Go to the Gibbous brothers. If you happen to talk to them and manage to use some of that charisma of yours on them, they'll be far more talkative than me. Our great uncle is far more merciful to them when it comes to saying things that they shouldn't. You like the absolute thank you. Like I said, I worked very hard to earn them. I will say pretty much everyone in the Order of the Blood Moon has lovely abs like myself, so at least that's something you could look forward to if that's something you're into.
Alright, check in with the Gibbous twins. I haven't talked to them in, oh god, I think the last time I saw them was 400 years ago. I don't even know what they're up to now. Give him a bonk on the head. Do you really want to bonk him? One last time. Well, since I hate the guy, I'll allow it. Alright, you bonk him one last time.
Oh, how dare you. That terribly hurt. But I understand I have done wrong. I'm sorry, I won't dine and dash anymore. I'll remember to bring my wallet next time, so please, please have mercy on my poor soul.
I don't believe it for a second, but whatever. You could just get out of here. Yeah, that's a good boy.
Very good. Very good indeed. Alright. Any final words before I go? Or do you want to just admire my amazing abs for another moment or so? Alright, alright. Well, until next time. Hopefully not. But yes, thank you. I know I am extremely handsome. Goodbye.
Alright, it's Jover. But we got a lot of information today. We accomplished quite a bit. So to review, it seems like the Order of the Blood Moon has risen once more, which I had feared. I'd had this very bad feeling for quite a while like that. Do I have abs like that? Maybe. And really all he did was just confirm my suspicions. But at the very least, he did say to go talk to the Gibbous twins, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that today. The sun is setting, it's getting dark out, so probably our best thing to do right now is go back to the guild, regroup, some strategizing, and then maybe on the next quest we can see about seeing the twins. So that's it for the role-playing section today. We managed to do it in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Which is not bad, actually. I was not expecting you guys to solve that puzzle so quickly, though you guys did just guess. But no, you guys did good. Like, you did good with the fighting and talking with people. Will your inventory be saved? Yes. I'm gonna put everything you collected in the armory, so in the next episode, you can choose what you want to bring with you. So don't worry about that. Domo Crispy, welcome. It's like, unfortunately, we're finished fighting, but so now we're just chatting. But welcome, how you doing? So I guess now's the feedback portion. How do you guys feel about that roleplay? How do you think I did? Did you like it? Did you like the abs? Yeah, I'll hydrate. I'll even turn redeems back on. Just let me log into it. Did great, had fun? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it's like, some things I was not expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting you guys to take the cookbook and actually use it. So that was really good creativity on your part. I did anticipate you guys attacking the tree, which is why I had an asset ready for that. So that I'm not worried about. So yeah, if you want a pet taffy or anything, that's back up now, if you want to do that. So yeah, next time we'll see about the twins. among other things. Meanwhile, it's like I'm trying to put the shirt back on. It's like, so basically what I did was I bought a customizable model. Good DMing? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's like, I only have a little experience DMing, but we've done roleplay stuff before, so I was just like, yeah, I'll work with what I've got. Okay, there's a shirt. Your ass is still sore. Yeah, it's like, you can't see me messing with them because I have it in another window. It's like, what do you mean you're messing with them? I don't see anything. It's like, it's in another window. All right, close that because that's going to take up a lot of space. It's like, running multiple VTuber models is doable in VTube Studio, but it does take up, you know, it for some processing on your computers. But I already made the assets for all of the characters for the Order of the Blood Moon. You were the most creative. I'd say everyone did something creative. I feel like everyone did get to contribute something, but you did do some good stuff, Doom Guy. Everyone did a good job. Y'all were coming up with cool ideas and trying to do different things. So, y'all did good. I'm very proud of my co-eyes. So it's like, I'm looking forward to more creativity in the future. You do know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yes, you do. That do be true. That do be facts. Like, the next episode will be more combat heavy because my other cousins have their own little guild that they run when they also go out and fight monsters and stuff. So expect a little. It's like, if you're like, there was only like one fight this time, don't worry, you'll get plenty of opportunities to like kill goblins and stuff next time. I just gotta make the stuff. So depending on how long that takes, the next episode will probably be in a couple weeks. So look forward to that. Yeah, there's all the cousins. Yeah, there's cousins, there's aunts, there's... It's like, I got quite the extensive family, so look forward to that. I will post a bit of a teaser as a short. So it's like, it's like I've been trying to build up hype by making little shorts for anticipation. Can you Rizdy in the secret route? No. I am not an option. It's like, I am just senpai. That's all it is. So probably the hard part is when I'm gonna upload this VOD, I gotta remember to get all the asset credits. Because there's a lot of different assets I used. Some of you guys have seen before, like the one Japanese one I use. I always forget the name of it. Yeah, it's like I used a lot of different assets. Yeah, Irasu Toya. That's the name of the website. It'll all be in the description. So there's that. Now, like I said, I bought a pre-made model. A customizable model. It cost me money. So that's why it's been like, why has she been begging for money lately? Because I spent money. Because I wanted to do things. It's like, I have ideas, I want to do them, and the fact that people came and I was able to do those things makes me very happy, and I very much appreciate it. So, if you're wondering, yeah, you trust the process? Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, so, when I mentioned those backgrounds I bought before, since I already made this episode session thing in advance, I didn't use them yet, but I have them on me, so you'll see the stuff that I bought with your money, Midge, next time. I just gotta make the stuff. Thank you for the follow, Domo. Welcome. Yes, Doom Guy. Yeah, Domo Knifehead, welcome. Yeah, like we pretty much finished the role-playing part already. We're kind of just Zatsuing right now, but you can always catch the VOD on YouTube. I'll upload that onto YouTube. But I appreciate you stopping by. Hello, welcome. You eepy? Alright, I'll tuck you in since you were good. Yoshi Yoshi. Yoshi Yoshi. There you go. Like, I could show some behind-the-scenes stuff. Since we finished. Like, for example. Yeah, I can show you some things. Yeah, so probably the biggest thing is the beach. So, this is not just one scene, this is two. Your OC is named Darkness von Broody-Man, and you live in the city of San Sufferisco, where you contemplate your morality at rain at night. Amazing. So this is actually two different scenes. And what I did is I have a transition override. So that's how I'm able to switch back and forth. I closed the second VTube Studio window. Yeah, you see slide. So, it gives the illusion. Can you get the happiest ending? I don't know, you're gonna have to work really hard to find out. So yeah, because of this, it gives the illusion that there's two people just talking back and forth, because that was how I was wondering. I was like, it's gonna, because no matter what, the VTube Studio tracks the same camera. And it's like, I don't have like different cameras for different things. So I was like, how am I gonna have it so that they switch? Yeah, you could do that next roleplay. Exactly. So this is how I set up the solution. The same thing here. So basically what I did was I just took a picture of myself and then just pasted it here. So I'm just there stationary. Yeah, you rest well, Doom Guy. So that's pretty much how I did that. Let's see. And yeah, the stats is just a box. The chibi I drew myself. It's like I looked up references on how to draw. It's like, you'll know, it's like, for the customizable model I bought, there was no hat option. So I drew a hat for one of the characters. You'll know when you see it. Trying to figure out how to get it to work on the model, though, was a huge pain in the ass. It took me forever. Oh yeah, and your inventory's reset. So I'll just have to update your armory later. Everything else I did like in voice mod, like for changing my voice. That's pretty straightforward.
Like using this voice for the tentacle monster. That I just use voice mod for.
Yeah, the voice mod stuff's really good. Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy using that. And I try to, it's like, I feel like it's a little more immersive if some of the characters have like different voices. Like for goofy characters, I could just be like, I'm Smokey the reindeer. And no one will care, but for other characters, I'd rather give them like their own little voice to work with. So I'll have to figure out for the other characters that are coming up who's gonna get what kind of voice. But that's something I gotta work on. Another thing too, if you're wondering, I have this all set up as a separate scene collection, so this doesn't conflict with my regular streaming stuff. But because of that, I can't like pull up a game right now because that's in another scene collection. This entire roleplay thing has its own separate little category. So for these kind of roleplay things, when we finish, that's kind of it. I can't just like pull up another game or something to play. I only say that because I've done that in the past because they would be so short. So for tomorrow, we are gonna resume Walking Dead. We'll start up season 3. I'll also do Nikki on Saturday. And then after season 3 of Walking Dead, I'll take a break from that Walking Dead again by playing another game. And then after that, I might either just wrap it up, or I might do Voice of Cards, because there's still one more Voice of Card games. Yeah, more depression. More zombies. So that's definitely something to look forward to. So any other questions, concerns, things you want to say or talk about? Final thoughts. What did I do for the music? Oh, that's a great question. So, what I did for the music was I used Pixabay, Pixabay. They have free music on there that you could download, and it's all copyright free and stuff. I know there's other websites for that, but that was the first one I found, and I just stuck with it. So for that, I have that as its own media source. There was one piece of music that grated your ears. Which one? You could have told me to turn it down. If it was, it's like I said, if something was too loud, you could have told me. I would have taken zero offense. I would have gladly turned it down. The one in the baking shop, all right. But no, for future reference, if I gotta lower something because it's too loud, just tell me. Not that it was loud. Oh, was it because it had that sax? If that was grating, then I understand. I did reuse some stuff that I used last time. I think I used that in the last baking roleplay, so I don't know. More like it sounded like two pieces of different music at the same time. Yeah, I did notice that. I don't know why I was like that. I might just delete that one and never use it again. Because you're right. I just reused it because that was the last time I used this. That was the song I used the last time I did a bakery thing. So it was meant to be like nostalgic. If you could call 6 months nostalgic. Nah, no worries. So yeah, no, I just had that as a media source, and then I would just lower it if it would, it's like I would see how it would process through the output capture, and then I would just lower it as needed, and that's it. So that's how I did the music. And that will also be credited in the eventual description of the YouTube video. Any other questions or concerns? It's like, we are now in the QA portion of this roleplay. Was the model you were talking about buying in this episode, or is it for the next episode? Yes and no. Cordis's model I bought, but I also bought another model. The other model you're gonna see next stream. So I bought two models. I bought a male and a female, and they're customizable. So I got them from the same artist. Again, that'll all be in the description of the YouTube video, but basically, how it works in VTube Studio is that you can adjust certain sliders and certain toggles. So basically for customizable VTuber models, they'll be like a slider. Like, do you want them to have this eye type? You slide to 1, 2, or 3, and it'll be like different eye shapes and stuff. And like, do you want color 1, 2, 3, 4, up to like 20 or something? And you would basically use that to customize it to make it look how you want. Like you wouldn't like an RPG or whatever. So I did that for Quartus and for a bunch of other, pretty much all the dudes. And for the ladies. Like there's gonna be, like I'll tell you straight up, in total, there's 4 dudes and 2 girls. So six major characters in total, but you're gonna meet 5 of them next episode. Quartus won't be in the next episode. Maybe. I'll think about it. But it is going to be a lot to juggle, so I might just keep it to those 5. So that'll be the focus, is just introducing the Order of the Blood Moon. So that's why I was like, this was a session 0. Yeah, Quartus. Not Quartus. But yes. It's like, he's the one whose shirt you ripped off! You perverts! Quartus Finale de Lune. My cousin. My older cousin who would bully my younger cousin by locking her in the basement. And he wanted to be a ranger, but his dad begged him to stay and succeed him so that he could go to my gram and take care of her so he could take her inheritance. Yeah, that was all Doom Guy. Yeah, I know. But still. That's all for next time though. It's like, I'm gonna work on it in my spare time, so you can look forward to that. But anyway, I think we'll just leave it there. Thank you all so much for coming. Good session. Appreciate you being here, whether you were here the whole time or you just showed up in the last 5 minutes. You can check my Discord or my Twitter or whatever for updates. Like, I got the Discord if you want to join that. You can go to the YouTube if you want to look at the VODs. There's all the links. Yes, thank you for coming. Oh, I was like, why is my... There we go. Good night, everyone. Rest well. Eat your vegetables. And, learn how to cook. Because we'll be cooking more soon. Let me cook. Good night.